Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today's Japa inspiration. My apologies, I totally forgot to mention it earlier this morning, but I'm happy to see that still quite some devotees are present. Last Saturday, we had an online program connected to Living in Braj, our virtual parikram, and we were spending a lot of time with Yamuna Mai. And I thought to today have a special Yamuna inspiration connected to our Japa chanting. Last time we were looking of going into the secret space of the heart, and the first part we had of last time, and to be in the holy dham, or to go mentally in the holy dham for our spiritual practice, is also very much connected to entering a type of secret space. Once my spiritual master was chanting Japa, and I had to interrupt him for some questions about when he will take his breakfast. And Maharaj told me, if I ever want to meditate on Radha and Krishna, I will need to first meditate on Sri Vrindavan Dham. And when Vrindavan Dham is established in the consciousness, then it's actually possible to meditate or think of Lord Krishna. So in the same way, if we establish this Braj picture of this Braj energy or this Braj place into our consciousness when we do our spiritual practice, there is much more chance that we will be able to feel the presence of Radha and Krishna, and especially in their form of the holy name when we chant the holy name. I remember sometimes His Holiness Sachinandana Swami in the Sunday Feast program during the bhajan, he will tell the audience that was mixed with devotee and guest. He will tell them, now when you chant the holy name, please close your eyes and go to the holy place of Vrindavan or Mayapur. And then he was saying to the guest, if you don't know any particular holy place, or go next to a river or next to a lake or a place you like very much, and from there you chant. And it makes actually a lot of difference. And that's what we will try for the first part. We will sit on the banks of Yamuna Mai, and we will chant from there the holy name. So the idea, there will be a nice picture of Yamuna on your screen, and from time to time look at the picture and you imagine you go through the screen and you are entering into Sri Vrindavan Dham and sitting there right at the bank of Yamuna. And try to keep as you chant, you can close your eyes and try to keep the picture of Yamuna in the background. You feel the awareness of Yamuna. You focus on the chanting, but try to feel yourself there sitting next to Yamuna. Be aware of her presence as you chant the holy name. She is a very powerful devotee and can give powerful blessings. So very simple. We stay there in our mind and we chant the holy name and try to stay in the present moment, like we had with the sacred space of being in the heart. We know that we are in the sacred space when we are actually in the present moment. There we enter into this sacred space. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna. We will now be aware of the flow of the Yamuna. When we are in Vrindavan and we take bath in the Yamuna, often it is recommended to chant Gayatri while we are chanting, and usually we face the current. And even though when you see the Yamuna, it seems it's flowing very peacefully, once you are waist deep into the Yamuna, you can feel the current is actually very, very powerful. And when we face the Yamuna and the current is there, it feels like the Yamuna is going through you, passing through your entire being. We were also this year spending some time on the side of the Yamuna with some friends, speaking about her glories and remembering pastimes connected to her. And then we spent 1 or 2 hours chanting Japa on her banks. And after that, when we left the remaining of the day, we had the feeling that the Yamuna was still flowing through us, was still flowing through our hearts. It is mentioned in the Yamuna Stakam from Rupa Goswami that Yamuna Devi has a very powerful effect of purifying. She can purify the heart in a very, very deep way. She can remove also all the sins, all offenses, all bad stuff that might be lingering inside of us. And so, the second meditation, we will meditate on the purifying effect of the Yamuna, but also the purifying effect of the holy name. Both of them are actually very, very good, powerful agents for purifying the conditioned souls in this world. So we will meditate that we have two rivers flowing inside of us. One is the Yamuna River, and the other is the river of the holy name, the Maha Mantra that is actually flowing through us and that is removing all the bad things that are accumulated in our consciousness. We stay in the present and we try to be in the flow of the holy name and get fully purified by the presence of the holy name and Yamuna Devi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. In plus of being a pure, powerful purifier, Yamuna Devi, it's also said to have another very beautiful function. It is mentioned also in the Yamuna Stakam that Yamuna increases the flow of spontaneous devotion in the heart of the devotee. So this spontaneous devotion is very confidential way of serving the Lord. It's spontaneous devotional service that we sometimes hear has the name of Raganuga Bhakti. That's a special type of bhakti that is mainly activated by taste. That's very, very naturally flowing from the heart of the purified beings in this world. So Yamuna Devi has the power to awaken the flow of spontaneous devotion in the heart of the devotee. She actually creates a great flood of confidential, pure devotional service. So this is actually a very nice piece of information because that's how we want our japa to be, an act of devotion, an act of love that we do. So now, because Yamuna can grant us this, we will use the last inspiration to pray to Yamuna ji, for this gift of spontaneous devotional service, especially in the sense of when we are chanting the holy name. So we want our chanting to be infused by devotional feeling, and we pray for the blessings of Yamuna so that it will happen. It is said that Yamuna is very, very pleased when she sees that the bhaktas, the devotees, are sitting on her banks and are glorifying Radha and Krishna. And that's what we are trying to do. We are now sitting on the banks of Yamuna, and we try now to chant with devotion. We try to glorify Radha and Krishna. And surely Yamuna Devi will be pleased and will infuse this strong current of spontaneous devotion into our heart. She will bless us with this feeling. I found that actually, because Yamuna Devi is just such a powerful devotee, associate of the Lord, she can grant us this boon. And there is a beautiful few sentence purport of Srila Prabhupada where he speaks of this flow of devotion. He said, if a living living being becomes fortunate enough to associate with a pure devotee, certainly the flow of devotional service takes place like the flow of a river. As the river flows on till she reaches the sea, similarly, pure devotional service flows by the association of pure devotee till it reaches the ultimate goal, namely transcendental love of God. Such a flow of devotional service cannot be stopped. On the contrary, it increases more and more without limitation. So we stay on the banks of the Yamuna, we feel the flow of the holy name, and now we add the prayer to Yamuna so that we can have some feelings in our chanting, so that our chanting is filled with the current of loving devotion. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you for joining today. I hope Yamuna Mai was very kind and blessing all of you today for the chanting together with the power of the holy name. It is said that there is actually a verse where Vallabhacharya said that Yamuna is like a mother because she accepts all living entities, even if they have no qualification. Like a mother will accept the child, even if the child do not have a big qualification. So Yamuna is accepting all of us, even if we are not so qualified. But in plus, she is giving qualification. So she's accepting us without qualification, and she's giving us the qualification. And I think it is actually very powerful to virtually be in the holy Dham and chanting the holy name while sitting into the holy Dham. So I thank you for joining today. Hope Yamuna and the holy name will keep flowing with very strong current through you and purify all of us in a very, very, very powerful way, so that soon this loving devotion, this spontaneous devotion will be something very natural in our hearts. Thank you for joining. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Prabhu ki jai.
Thank you so much, Babuji. Hare Krishna. Very happy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Was exactly what I needed today. Thank you very much.
Right.
Hare Krishna, grazie.
Grazie.
Haribol.